Good afternoon, class. Today we're going to be talking about area and perimeter. So those of you that are watching this at home, you can click on anything, stop, rewind. Those of you watching on your mobiles, just tap the screen. Today we're addressing a new topic in maths, area and perimeter. We already covered this last term in measurement. So what is area and perimeter? What do we use it for and how do we measure it? What's the two different types of operations we use? And what's some examples? Let's have a look. If I take this piece of string here, I take the string and turn it into a regular shape, say like a rectangle. Right? To work out the perimeter, I'm going to measure this side, this side, this side, and add them all together. But if I'm working out area, I'm trying to work out what's inside this rectangle. So for perimeter, it's what's on the ground. The sum, that means we add, the sides of all the way around. What's some examples? Think of some fences, football fields, door frames, anything that goes around. What's the formula that we may use? Well, first of all, we measure all of the sides. So if it's a rectangle, we have two lengths and two widths, or we're calling them breadths, and you add them together. Can you make sure you show it to me in units? So if you measure it in millimetres, show it to me in millimetres. If you measure in centimetres or metres, show it to me. Make sure it's in one of those units. You have to think also about how you're going to convert millimetres to centimetres, and how you're going to convert centimetres to millimetres. We're going through some exercises later on that will help you with that. What about area? Well, it's the surface, the inside of a 2D shape. That's what I mentioned. It's how long and how high. Some examples of that would be like carpet tiles, fabric, tabletops. We could use a grid, so we could cut out like a metre square out of newspapers, and we could go around and we could lay it down on the floor to see how many metres square the room was. Or we could draw a shape and then put a maths grid over the top and just estimate it. The formula that we're using is multiplication. We're finding the length, we're finding the breadth, which is sometimes called width, and we're timesing them together. Can you make sure that you show your end result in squared units? So you'd be going centimetres squared or metres squared. It's very important. At home, you'll be able to click on this and go through some activities in activity 1 and 2. That will sort of warm you up to what you're going to do in class. But after you've done that, get up out of your chair, go outside, or if you're doing this at night time, not that I recommend it, if you've been watching Big Brother or something, go into the next room, look around, find things that you would measure and how you would measure them. Would you use maybe a piece of string? Could you measure how long a metre is in a piece of string and then use that? Would you use a measuring tape? Could you use a ruler? Or if you were measuring outside, could you use a trundle? Think about some mathematical problems too. So if you went outside, how much, and you measured the perimeter of your back fence, how many pails of fence, how many metres of fencing would I need to? How many squares of tiles would I need to work for the patio? Think of some of those and bring those into class. You can work through this at your own pace. I'll let you go on to that now, and then we're going to do section 2 in a moment.